House, where President Tinubu and members of the Federal Executive Council received him. His arrival was marked by the ceremonial honors, including the rendition of both the German and the Nigerian national anthems. The German leader also inspected a guard of honor mounted by the Brigade of Guards and was saluted with a 21-gun salute. In a statement by the German embassy, says President Temer's visit aims to deepen Nigeria's-Germany relations, while he is expected to meet with President of the Economic Community of West African State Commission, Dr. Liu Torre, during this visit. The House of Representatives has passed through second reading a bill seeking to amend the National Eye Center Act 2004 to provide for the establishment of more specialist eye care centers. The proposed legislation was sponsored by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Okezikalu, and Benjamin Benson, and 5 other lawmakers at the plenary. Leading the debate on its general principle, Kalu noted that the bill seeks to enhance access to qualitative eye care services across the 6 geopolitical zones of the nation. He noted that the proposed amendment seeks to address the pressing need for more specialist eye care centers to cater for the growing population and address the rising cases of eye diseases in the country. Also in the news, the federal government has announced plans to develop a national policy to address bullying in schools. This is part of the broader efforts to improving the nation's educational system. The Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, said this during the press briefing in Abuja, saying the Federal Ministry of Education had held its first meeting with the principals of federal unity colleges. The meeting, he said, was an opportunity to engage with the school leaders and discuss key issues in education as it focused on several key areas, including discipline, governance, and improving the quality of education. Now, the Nigeria Guide of Editors and the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, have raised the alarm over the growing suppression of the press freedom and the free expression in Nigeria. This was contained in a joint statement. SERAP's Deputy Director, Kolawole Olowale, and the NGE's General Secretary, Dr. Iyobosa, to mark the International Human Rights Day, they both condemned the use of repressive laws such as the Cybercrimes Act and the National Broadcasting Commission codes to stifle journalists, critics, and the media organizations, which, according to them, undermines democracy and accountability in Nigeria. And our operatives from the Katsina State Police have arrested a 25-year-old resident of the Nubus Daja local government area, Amino Hassan, who is suspected to be a financer of armed bandits operating in Damusa local government area and its surrounding areas. The spokesperson of Katsina Police Command, ASP Abubakar Sadiq, disclosed the arrest in a statement, noting that the suspect was arrested with 2 pairs of military uniforms concealed in a black polythene bag during a routine patrol along the Yato-Maki and the Kankara Highway on November 19, 2024. Sadiq also revealed that the subsequent investigations led to the arrest of the 3 additional suspects with 14 pairs of military uniforms and 1 police uniform allegedly intended for delivery to the armed bandits for the criminal operations were recovered by the authorities. And now the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured taxpayers in the state that the taxes will not be spent on the frivolities, but rather on profitable ventures that will enhance the economic growth of the state and well-being of the resident. Sanwo-Olu said this while commissioning the second phase of the upgraded and rehabilitated network of roads in the Tiosa local government area of the state. He said its administration is determined to transform the state and ensure its productivity, noting that since the inception of the administration, the state government have been devoted to rehabilitating, upgrading, and in some cases, reconstructing the roads across all 5 divisions of the state. Now, the coalition of health sector unions in Lagos State has begun a 3-day warning strike over non-implementation of adjustments to the consolidated health salary structure. Secretary of the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Oloretoba, in an interview insisted that the strike will hold following the expiration of an ultimatum issued by the unions as he complained that the matter had egged for long, and despite the numerous attempts by the unions to resolve it amicably. The unions include the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Nigeria Union of Allied IOT, and the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria, and the Joint Health Sector Unions. And on to National Assembly, Senate President Godswill Akpabio declared the seat of Senator Monday Okpebholo representing Edo Central District vacant. This comes as Senator Okpebholo bids farewell to the 10th Senate following his election as governor of Edo State. Akpabio also asked the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC to conduct elections as soon as possible to fill the vacant seat. This move is aimed at ensuring that the people of Edo Central District continue to have representation in the Senate. Officials of Sokoto State Hisbah Board have intercepted and confiscated over 200 cartons of substances suspected to be alcoholic drinks at the Sokoto Central Motor Park. Addressing journalists at the Hisbah office in Sokoto, the state Hisbah Commander Usman Jatu parodied the seized items. He said that no one had come forward to claim the confiscated drinks and that Hisbah Board will consult the State Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General to determine the next course of action. The United States Embassy in Nigeria has announced a new visa application process for immigrant visa applicants effective from January 1st, 2025. The revised procedure requires applicants with scheduled interviews to visit the U.S. Consulate General in Lagos at least twice during the application process. This was announced via the embassy's official X page, stating that the new process is designed to help applicants prepare for visa interview and to prevent significant delays in processing the immigrant visa. Information on the embassy's website said that the first visit will include an in-person document review with a consular officer. And now a bill seeking to amend the Universal Basic Education Commission Act has passed second reading at the Senate.